It's what I've always waited for. I'm checking in. Spent my time working hard. Now I'm ready for prosperity. You're gonna see a brand new me. I'm checking in. Well, my life has got new meaning. No more cooking, no more cleaning. Done away with the dishes. Now I've got most of my wishes. Got good news, pay my dues. Now I'll never have to sing the blues. And I'm happy knowing that you're here checking in with me. I'm checking in. I'm checking in.
Elena, I've got great news.
Mr. Block's been transferred to Guam?
Well, almost as great. I got my first paycheck.
Oh, Florence, congratulations.
Now maybe I can put a down payment on that TV I've been wanting.
Great. Do you have my paycheck in there?
Shoot, did I say down payment? I just might pay cash.
Fine. Now for my check.
I wonder if I should get one with remote control.
Those are nice. Can I have my check?
Ooh, payday. I'm so excited. I'm surprised you haven't asked for your check.
Must have slipped my mind. You know, Florence, in the 2 weeks that you've been here, you've made my life so much easier.
Really?
Yeah, you know, Mr. Block spends so much time yelling at you, he doesn't have time to yell at me anymore.
Oh, I can handle Lyle. He's just another boss.
Yeah, and the Ayatollah is just another priest.
Hey, girls.
Oh, hi, Hank. How you doing?
Great, just great. Today's my lucky day.
Why, did they start making Twinkies, 3 to a pack?
Yeah, I wish. Look at this pen I found at the bottom of the elevator shaft. What do you see?
A girl in a bathing suit.
Right. Well, look what happens to the bathing suit when I go like this. Now, that's my kind of woman.
Hank, if she can breathe, she's your kind of woman.
Hey, look, Elaine, I'm tired of you making jokes about my taste. I think I'll take this pen back to my desk and put it next to that glass eye I found on a subway.
Well, hello, Florence.
Hi, Lyle.
Well, I see somehow you made it to your first paycheck.
Yes, I did, in spite of you.
Oh, come on, Florence. Let's let bygones be bygones, huh? In fact, to show you how I feel, maybe I could get Mr. Claymore to put a little something extra in your next paycheck.
Really?
Yeah, pink slip.
Well, you know what they say, Lyle. It's the thought that counts. So if you ever have a thought, we'll count it.
Well, Florence, have you got tomorrow's schedule for the maids, huh?
Yeah, Lyle, right over here.
Oh, did you do this yourself?
Yes, I did.
It's very nicely done.
Thank you.
Throw it away.
What?
We'll need a new schedule because I've booked a convention.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, the Eastern New Jersey Shoe Salesman. I hear they have a lot of soul. Anyway, I promised them that they could all be together. So I've arranged it so they can have the entire 6th floor. You'll have to reschedule the maids.
Lyle, if you're going to do things like this, I wish you'd give me a little more notice.
Oh, Florence, you're an executive now, and you know what they say. If you can't stand the heat, quit.
You'd really like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'd love that so much I think I'd die.
That really sounds tempting. Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Florence, reschedule the maids. And if you'll excuse me now, I have some important things to do today.
If you hurry, you can get to the Salvation Army in time to tease the needy.
Good Well, if it ain't Dennis, the ding-dong bell man.
Hey, brother. How you doing, man?
Hey, Dennis, I ain't your brother.
Sure you are, man. Hey, we're all brothers in the cosmic sense. You know what I mean?
Nobody knows what you mean.
Wow. Bad vibes. Hi, children of the earth.
You must be talking to us.
I wouldn't be too sure. Yesterday I saw him talking to his tea bag.
I need to check lost and found.
Oh, family reunion?
I didn't lose anyone, but one of the guests lost his pen, and he told me give me $5 if I could find it.
A pen?
Yeah.
Did this guest by any chance lose this pen in the elevator?
Wow. ESP.
Why don't you check with Hank? I think he's got what you're looking for.
Hey, finders keepers, losers weepers.
Wait a minute, man. I'll tell you what. I'll split the $5 with you. 50-50.
Deal, brother.
Reverend Caldwell's gonna be real glad to get his pen back.
Florence.
Oh, yeah, Betty.
Girl, I'm gonna need an extra special cleaning crew up at 214. A couple of stewardesses threw a party up there last night, and it looks like a 747 crashed in that bathroom.
I'll send somebody up.
Okay. Oh, Betty. They've got a big convention coming in tomorrow, so you'll have to schedule some extra maids for the 6th floor.
The 6th floor? Does that include room 616?
Yeah, why?
Girl, don't you know?
No, what?
That room's haunted.
Oh, haunted? You mean by a ghost?
That's right.
Come on, Betty. Ain't no such thing as ghosts.
Well, now, I ain't saying there is, and I ain't saying there ain't. But all I am saying is that every year this time we close room 616 for 1 week. Isn't that right, Elena?
Yeah, Florence, she's right. It's April 9th.
April 9th? What'd the ghost do, make a reservation?
Excuse me.
Earl, where did you come from?
Okay, Kingsville. A little town in Pennsylvania.
Did you want something, Earl?
Well, yes, see, as house detective, I couldn't help overhearing. Do you want to hear the story about the ghost in room 616?
Yeah.
Me too.
The story is that there was a woman murdered in that room a long time ago.
Caucasian?
What?
Well, was the woman Caucasian, black, Oriental, or Latin?
Earl, how am I supposed to know?
Okay, Caucasian means white skin. Yes. Black means...
Don't touch me, Earl.
You know, I wonder if I've got a file on this case somewhere.
Well, did you try looking in your office?
Good idea.
Anyway, some of the guests used to say that they'd hear strange whistling sounds, and then a glowing figure would appear and float across the room.
Yeah, and it always happened during the week of April 9th. Now the girls won't even go near that room. So we just put a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, if you ask me, the whole thing sounds ridiculous.
Now, Florence, you know a lot of the girls here are from the islands, and they're pretty superstitious about things like ghosts.
Well, how about you, Betty? I mean, would you mind taking care of room 616 just for next week?
Florence, didn't you hear what I just said about the island?
Betty, you ain't from no island.
Oh, yes, I am. Staten Island.
I suppose Mr. Block doesn't know about this.
No, he's been here less than a year. Just seems like a lot longer.
Florence, is that new schedule ready yet?
You just asked for it 5 minutes ago.
Well, you're new here. I thought I'd give you a little extra time.
Lyle, we've got a small problem with room 616.
Oh, yeah? What sort of a problem?
Well, the maids don't want to clean it because they think it's haunted.
Haunted? By a ghost?
No, by the tidy bowl man.
Lauren, be serious. A ghost in my hotel?
Well, as soon as it gets to know you, Lyle, I'm sure it'll check out.
Hi, Chief.
Earl, why are you always creeping up on people?
Part of my training, Chief.
Oh? Who was your teacher, Inspector Clouseau?
No, Chief. Actually, his name was...
Oh, forget it, Earl. Have you heard our Florence thinks that there's a ghost up in room 616? Like Casper.
No, Chief. Casper is a friendly ghost.
Earl, did you manage to find out something about this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, would you mind sharing it with us?
Okay. The ghost's name is Emmeline. I found a whole file on her, Chief.
Oh, yeah, let me see that.
Yeah.
According to this, Emmeline Prescott was strangled in room 616 on April 9th, 1936.
Strangled, huh? I guess that rules out suicide.
Now, it says here she was staying at the hotel in 1936 preparing for a week's engagement at Carnegie Hall.
She was a concert flautist.
She played the flute.
I didn't know that.
She died in her room the night before the opening, so every year she returns to 616 to play her flute just as she would have done at Carnegie Hall.
That's some story.
Yeah, and I'll tell you who probably started this story, the maids, just so they have one less room to clean.
Lyle, that's not fair. I mean, maids aren't the only people who believe in ghosts. Lots of people across the country believe in ghosts.
I don't care about people all across the country. I care about people in this hotel. Now, if the word gets out that there's a ghost living at the St. Frederick, who'll want to stay here?
Mrs. Muir?
Beat it, Earl.
Right.
Florence. Now, we have to put a stop to this ghost business right now.
Lyle, couldn't we just close the room for a week? All the former managers did.
Well, that's probably why they're former managers.
Why don't we just...
Oh, no, Florence, just tell the maids to clean the room.
I can't, Lyle. They really think there's a ghost up there.
Well, tell them there's no such thing as a ghost.
Oh, tell them. That's your answer to everything. You just can't tell them. Maids are people, too. They need proof.
Okay, Florence. Who's the executive housekeeper here?
Me.
And who's responsible to see that the maids do what they're told?
Me.
And who's going to spend the night in room 616 to prove to the maids there's no ghost? You said it! I didn't.
Okay, I'll do it. But I'm not going to like it.
Well, Florence, that's just tough noogies.
Boy, some of the things you have to do to be an executive.
What's up now?
Oh, Block wants me to spend the night in room 616 to prove to the maids that it's not haunted.
Well, you know, Florence, little Ray is staying overnight at his friend's house. I could come and keep you company.
Oh, Elena, you don't have to do that, huh?
Good.
Unless you're going to be lonely without little Ray.
Well, I have always wanted to stay overnight in one of the rooms here.
Yeah, it could be fun, huh?
Yeah, just the three of us. You, me, and the ghost.
Oh, what are we worried about? Here we are, two grown women acting like children.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows there's no such thing as ghosts.
Yeah.
Elena, we both know there's no such thing as ghosts.
Right.
And we both know that 616 is just like any other room in this hotel.
Right.
So march in there and leave your fears behind you.
Wrong.
Okay, I'll go in first. Now, see, there's nothing to be afraid of in here. This room is just a regular room, like any other room. It has a television, a dresser, some chairs, a bed, a bathroom. See?
Emmeline?
Dennis, what in the world are you doing in here?
I was waiting for Emmeline to show up. I've been trying to contact her through mental telepathy.
Mental telepathy.
Yeah, it's sort of like making a phone call. You see, first I get a mental dial tone, and then I dial information.
Did you get her?
No, she had an unlisted number. You don't mind if I stay a while? I got a couple minutes left on my break.
I don't mind.
It's okay with me if it's okay with Emmeline.
I've never met a ghost before.
Hey, let's not talk about ghosts anymore. Anybody know any jokes?
I know a good knock-knock joke.
Wow! You're really good.
Not that good.
Maybe it's Emmeline.
Oh, don't be silly. If it was Emmeline, she wouldn't knock on the door. She'd walk right through it.
Maybe you're right. I guess all this ghost talk is silly. Florence, open the door.
Why me?
You're closer.
I don't believe you, Elena. I mean, do you actually think there's a ghost on the other side of this door?
Have you seen my flute?
Ave Maria, Madre de Dios.
Who are you?
Why, don't you recognize me? I am... Hey, what's that dead lady's name again? What do you want for $5?
Here, go buy yourself some acting
You should have kept your $5, Hank.
Why?
Because you're gonna need it for the down payment on a cemetery
Come on,
plot.
Clarence. Ooh. Hey, look, it's Captain Moonbeam.
Oh, man. More negative vibes. I'm going back to the bell desk.
You ought to go back to Bellevue.
Hank, what are you doing here?
I just got off duty. I figured I'd come up here and watch the two of yous make fools of yourself.
What do you mean?
Well, I hate to break the news to you, Cinderella, but there ain't no such thing as ghosts. How do you always manage to sneak up on people like that?
Hush, puppies.
Earl, what are you doing here?
Okay, I'm here to investigate the alleged ghost. I brought my camera and my tape recorder for positive ID.
Earl, what makes you think a ghost is going to show up on film or tape?
They do, and that's incredible.
Well, we haven't seen any ghost around here, and that's fine with me.
Maybe we should turn out the lights.
No!
Oh, poor little Elaine. How can you be afraid of such stupid things?
I'm not afraid of stupid things. I'm afraid of the dark.
What a wimp.
Oh, Hank, everybody's scared of something.
What are you afraid of, Florence?
Well, I'm afraid of spiders.
Spiders? Why?
Well, when I was 6, I had the flu. And I remember I woke up in the middle of the night, and there, hanging about 6 inches from my face, was this big, hairy spider. He kept dropping lower and lower and lower. Then I guess I must have fainted. Because you know, to this day, sometimes when I'm laying in the bed at night, I can still see that spider. And I can feel his long, hairy legs crawling all over my face.
You know, Florence, you're worse than Elena.
Oh, Hank, there's nothing wrong with being afraid of something.
Come on, Hank. There must be something you're afraid of.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I have another beer, I might not make it to the bathroom.
I think maybe if we close our eyes and concentrate, something might happen. I told you.
It's the door. I'll get it.
Well, Florence, seen anything strange yet?
Not until now.
Funny Florence. Funny. What the hell's going on in here anyway? A party? Who's all here?
Well, me, Elena, Earl.
And Hank, huh?
It's a stakeout, Chief. We're waiting to see if Emmeline shows up.
Ah. Well, Florence, I thought you were coming up here by yourself.
Well,
You were scared, weren't you?
Look, Lyle,
I can't believe it. Florence, you're a grown woman. What could you possibly be afraid of? Spiders! You know, in the 21 years I've been in the hotel business, I've seen a lot of crazy things. But you people take the blue ribbon.
Thanks, Chief.
All right, everyone out, except for Florence.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that?
What?
It sounded like a flute. Listen.
I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, Elena, grow up. Who's doing that?
There it is again. What are we going to do?
Listen, let's not panic, huh? Let's just all walk to the door in a calm and orderly manner, huh? Earl, get the door.
Right, Chief.
Earl, hurry.
Yes.
There you go, Chief.
Earl, you idiot! How are we gonna get out? We're trapped.
Oh, Lord.
Ghosts, schmosts. Here's your problem. Look. I'll close it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the ghost of the St. Frederick Hotel.
Well, I hope my little play acting there made you see how foolish you look.
Oh, yeah, Lyle, you really had me fooled.
Yeah, Chief. Wasn't it amazing how he got his whole body to tremble like that? He went all pale in the face.
That's enough.
I'll open up this door for you.
Well, Florence?
I know, don't tell me. Tomorrow the maids will clean room 616 because there's nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly.
All set now? Party's over.
Sorry about the door, Chief. But you know, when the adrenaline starts flowing, I'm an animal.
Right, Earl. Well, Florence, I hope you learned something here tonight.
And I hope you learned something too, Lyle.
What?
That at least the maids had a reason for thinking there was a ghost up here.
Well, Florence, you just tell your maids that this hotel is no place for superstition, huh?
Okay, Lyle.
A ghost at the St. Frederick. Ha!
Did you?
Hank probably didn't close the vent tightly.
Right.
It's closed.
Oh, no. That sound like flute music to you?
Well, I'm no musician.
I don't think we should book this room.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't because of no ghost. We just can't book it with no doorknob.
Yeah.
I think we ought to ask Hank to fix it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't take more than a week. Right.
Take your bag. Nice touch.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for great new comedy with Harold Gould as head of a New York legal aid clinic on Park Place. Premiering next.